This is the Work Source Center here in Moses Lake, Washington. Moses Lake, Washington has the services here, as you can tell, at the Moses Lake office right across from City Hall and Moses Lake, 401 South Walson. And Mr. Todd Levette, he's a gemologist for diamonds. And they have probably the widest range of and diamonds inspections, and also inspection on the certificates for their studies. Diamond, small definite cappings, gold, golden bands, silver bands. Todd Levette, it's called Miller's Jewelry Store, and they run 50% discount on their service. And they have the care packages for Christmas. Thanksgiving's over, so it's Christmas season. They got a Christmas service at Miller's Jewelry in Moses Lake, Washington. It carries care packages for their diamonds. So if you're attacked by a police officer in Othello, Washington at Base Insurance Company, Pacific by Sean Logan, R. Logan, he's the mayor of Moses Lake, or mayor of Othello, Washington, at 500 East Main Street City Hall. If you're attacked, you got a care package, as you can see. You got diamonds, white gold, diamonds, with gold, and silver, and 15-inch, 14-inch millimeter white with diamonds, gold and white gold, silver, and also diamonds. It does come with care packages, especially with the setting diamonds on these. White silver. Any sign of struggle for officers is being tagged here in Othello, Washington. They have services that Mr. Todd Levette has the measurements of all the rings, all these rings, and their services on the record. And they got UBI numbers, engravings on the dog tags. You got this 50 cal measurement with engravings on it with the UBI number. Engraving 223 full 233 with diamond bezel, not fake jewelry that's on top of the 223. Dog tags with UBI number, first and last name, address. All these shell casings are with engravings with jewelry toppings on top of them, on the end caps of the jewelry. Had Todd Levetto personally come in to the services of genealogists, certifications. Simon's Mall is the biggest malls they got the services for. These 50 states, which is Simon's Mall. There's K's and also the services they provide at K's and Miller's Jewelry here in Moses Lake. But K's can call Todd, give him the rundown on the diamonds and also the discount prices. They have 50% off at the clearance sales because the jewelry store is no longer at Simon's Mall. And they're moving out of the mall. And they got prices. Everything discount prices except gold. We set diamond settings and Tiffany sets. Now Todd Levetto and also Amber. Todd has know what the services at K's, and also there's the people moving out of Simon's Mall. So that give some more opportunity for Simon's Mall, because you have customers in Simon's Mall. 8 in the morning till 9 at night. Like the Mid-Columbia Library. Mid-Columbia Library opens up early and closes at 9 at night, 9 o'clock at night. Starbucks opens up early, 4 o'clock in the morning, and closes at 9 o'clock at night. So this profit and the value of profit, the dollar value, at Lamb Weston, Scone Conner in Warden, Washington, SBC in Othello, Washington, Simplot Yard in Othello, Washington, Majard, which is the vegetables and stuff. And also the services they got in Canes, SVC, and Columbia Coldster called Lineage. Lamb Weston is a plant facility. Wash potato, serve Winco, serve Carl's Jr., serve Red Robin potatoes. Rosar's yolks. And Winco has a high competition series in them dealing with products like potatoes, potato wedges, instant potatoes, mashed potatoes, donuts. Starbucks has people that from Farmer Brothers for, of course, coffee bean, espresso bean, Columbia bean, and Farmer Brothers provides those service for Starbucks. The Starbucks now distributes their Starbucks products on Albertsons, Safeways, Winco, Yolks, Rosars, Chinese restaurants, Chinese stores, Japanese owners, Chinese owners, American citizens on American soil, Simon's Mall, Panda Walks, and also sushi bar Japan continues. Carl's Jr., Granny's Buffet, Country Buffet, and the buffets they got, American buffets, Granny's Buffet, Country Buffet, Golden Corral, etc. So this is multiple acts of getting people on their feet and running a job. Now wash potato. Lamb Weston has finalized plant, got pipelines and steel products that need to be done by Mr. Don Edson, coordinates Warden City Hall, Warden C, Sewer and Water. Don Edson deals with the sewer management, and the piping from Lamb Weston was frozen pipes. And the pipes there that wash potatoes are getting modified because of the winter. Try to compete against Lamb Weston because Lamb Weston is a plant, files a product, packages a product, and puts it on pallets. They put it on pallets. So McDonald's, Burger King, Jack in the Box here in Moses Lake, Winco, and Safeway, so we can get their hash browns, tater tots, reserve fries, stealth fries. These blades are about, these pipes produce this flow of PCI at 60 miles an hour, and these pipes go 60 miles an hour into blades that produces hash browns, reserve fries, potato wedges, Red Robin, Burger King, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Winco, Safeway, Rosars, Spokane, Seattle, Spokane, and also to the clients. And that's Carol J. Benzel, the judge of Othello, Washington. She's a coordinator for the services in Superior District Court. Matters that she knows are superior matters and matters that they know she's district matters. Like me, I cross the street, I get attacked by police officers, and I'm across the street going to Eric D. Olson Property Management Team. They own property, manage property, and that's Drew. He runs the property realty office here in Othello, the post office box. There's a post office there in Othello, Washington. Mr. Drew, Sons and Acres, produce all this information, and Mr. Chuck, and they have notaries of public. We got Melissa McKnight, you got Andy Miller, you got a judge that is a prosecutor, now a judge, but she still prosecutes and she's still a judge. She has nothing else but to do but put people in prison and have judges review advocacy panels of appeals. These services are reflecting because there's records of the Washington State Patrol Unit. Mr. State Patrol Soderman from Pasco, Washington, go into the entrance doorway at apartment 205 in Roberta Barela Lola Hernandez's house. Recommendations for that was being executed in Pasco, Washington, and being killed in public, and lowered at Mueller's funeral in public. Social Security office has been moved 3 different times: 8131 Klamath, Cincinnati, Kennewick, Washington, Gage Boulevard, and also the other side Gage Boulevard, right from the administration office. Smart Motor Vehicles has abstract records on all these reports. But knowing the fact that State Patrol here in Moses Lake, Richland, Pasco, Kennewick, Spokane, Yakima, Union Gap, Highway 17, I-90, has all the information of where and what and when, what car you went in, what vehicle, what police car, vehicle, what charges you had. Oh, you have no charges, and we have record that you have no charges, you have no record, and you're in the backseat of my vehicle. I'm going to have to drive you back to City Hall. Then Othello, Washington, Sean Logan's house. And that's his house. And I called the arsonist. Arsonist caught Sean Logan's house on fire, 1005. Arsonist caught Chevron in Highway 26 on fire. And John Deere Company, threats by police officers at John Deere RDO Company, reflects the records of the police reports on this phone. I'm in upstairs Superior Court with the auditors, and Melissa McKnight, she's an auditor assessor, and Andy Miller is the prosecutor of Washington State. I got books, law books, and computer system on his laptop, on his desk right now, retrieving all this information. Chase Bank Open Bank Deposit Inquiry made multiple records of deposits. and inquiries. Of all this useful information for the purposes Social Security office has been moved 3 different times. I know this for a fact because I own it. We live there. We got Buzzard's property. We got manager's property all through the world, especially Washington State. 99.9 of the state of Washington. We own 99.9% of Washington. For the simple fact that's Bill Gates' Microsoft program. Donald Trump and Evanka walking with me in International Airport, Moses Lake. And that's Donald Trump, of course, and Melinda Trump in Moses Lake, Washington. And I'll call Fabian Barela, Carrie Barela, and also the first and last Daniel Hernandez, Samuel Hernandez, and also the Fresno Police Department, Fresno Courthouse, and I have the Fresno Greyhound Station, Department of Transportation and Taxi Service have you identified. And it's all on record on Facebook, YouTube. Now, Bill Gates is a very good individual, sophisticated individual. Since I'm in Seattle, Washington with Bill Gates, 24 hours, 7 days a week, non-stop. I don't think you can keep up with me. I'm in Chinatown, Japan, Jack Street, Yacht Club, Blue Club, and also with Kim Wayman, Secretary of State, getting off and walking to Kim Wayman's Secretary of State's office in Olympia, Washington. Now, Kim Wayman, she had surgery, cancer, and people took advantage of her. Across the street, and afraid of George Washington House, across the street is Freddie Courthouse, and that's Kim Knight. That's Kim Wayman. People take advantage of her just like Roberta Barela, cancer patient. Breast, throat, breast, brain, lung, kidneys, goldstones. Some immigrant pushed her off the cherry tree and they tried killing her too, broke her legs. And they also pushed Lola Hernandez to the ground. Police officers, former officers coming to the back of Winco apartment complex and taking Lola down and breaking her ankles. Breaking her ankle, holding my siblings in her hand. But that's what happens when collaboration reports and records reports and phone reports and House of Residence reports show up on record. And they say, you know, we can't do a thing, nothing for you. But Mr. Law Firm McKen is a lawyer here in Moses Lake, looking for services for a private counsel member because my lawyer didn't show up. For simple fact, knowing that they want to put me in consequences, of buying consequences, figuring I can't defend myself or afford an attorney or something. Simple fact, I got $7,000 in cash, and that duration of time being robbed and attacked, crossing the street. Right. And by law, being on the sidewalk and then attacked, and then cross the street and being attacked, threats, and then taking the sidewalk, carrying out, trying to start a problem when there's no problem, when I'm not crossing the street and having warrants, that's not even worth my arrest. I'm at the Department of Licensing and they're taking pictures of me every day. Every day. Now the GTA, Ben Franklin has cameras, photo shots on their vehicles and on their buses here in Grant County 5th Division. And they're also in here in the coroner's office right across the street, which is Ben Franklin Transit Station. And you got all the information download systems on Gmail accounts for your inquiry for deposits for your receipts and transactions, which you have to sign for. Now this is a 6-cheese lasagna. Rich blend, rachiti, mozzarella, Monterey Jack, Parmesan, Romano, Asagara cheese, complemented with delicious chunky tomato and Red Bull pepper sauce. Now this is a 6-cheese lasagna. This 6-cheese lasagna has the service for if you get your residency address, your first and last name, address, inquiry, your birth certificate, and services. You get a discount price, a digital discount price, since you have a Microsoft program, $365. Now, Bill Gates recognized that situation there because, again, I'm just crossing the street at 610 address, First Street. Eric D. Olson, Properties Estate, Sun Basin Properties. Properties from all the way to John Deere, all the way back to there. That is all belongs to Mr. Olson. That is Eric D. Olson's property. These storage units go all the way to Mexico areas, not into Mexico, but the area of that area vicinity is all Eric D. Olson's property. I was just crossing the street, giving Mr. Eric Olson around a couple years in advance and services for his service, providing service for the community and also the military staff members, active duty, non-active duty, and overseas. As you can recognize, this is Secretary of State Kim Wayman. Every bank I go into, that is Kim Wayman. That's on the black wall. Their signatures are private for UBI numbers, business UBI numbers, 602-72097. I mean, they have unbelievable service here at Miller's Jewelry, Simon's Mall, Conger Lime Wsfb Potato, Linus, Facility Jars, and also the service they provide here at Safeway. They request these forms to be delivered, and their potatoes delivered to Safeway, Red Robin, Burger King, Panda Walk, Chinese restaurant, Panda Walk, India. Deliver food to President India business owners that are from the states of Washington State, here in Washington State. Also, these people that have incompromised their services available. As you can see, being attacked going across the jaywalking. This is Carol J. Benzel. She's a witness, star witness. State Patrol units dropping me off, Mr. Hanson, the State Patrol units and the services. Mr. Fabian Barela, Carrie Barela, Andy Miller. Andy Miller will be here shortly. So we can sit here and chat all you want live on Microsoft program. All Microsoft. So you can take my driver's license, my ID, take all that stuff. Also go to my license and go to the Social Security office, say you stole it from me. And you took it from me. And you left me at Ritzville, Washington, walking. At I-90, walking back to court. And my phone, my laptops are broken. And that broken laptop is in Andy Miller's office right now in Kennewick, Washington, 712 West Okanagan Place, Kennewick, Washington. Andy Miller at CO Button, Washington, US 509-736-306. That's fax. That transmitted information is fax from this area here. This workforce center here in Moses Lake, Washington, across from City Hall. So we're gonna walk over to City Hall and give all the information. I'm gonna leave it on the table, and there you can keep it. Also, we're gonna have to have some police report filled out for insurance coverage, and that's the facts, Jack. There's no lying about that one with phone records on that reclamation report. Figure that one. There's 1 + 1 is 2. Now, doing the services they provide, inaccurate and inadequate information, which is very necessary for all this download system for Microsoft. This is Microsoft Windows paid one time and you got it forever. Now your Microsoft anti-services for $518.27 yearly covers all those services. Anybody interrupts us. Oh, yes. You call the Microsoft program and they got the services you be activating immediately, right this minute, right this second. We got phone records for miles and generations. Now, Bill Gates loved Roberta Barela. Mr. Donald Trump loved Roberta Barela. They loved, the sex was good. Mr. Donald Trump, of course, the sex was good with Roberta Barela. And Bill Gates said the sex was good with Roberta Barela. And they were satisfied. And all accurate and on accurate information, because they dealt with Andy Miller, they dealt with Bill Gates, ups and downs, the Apple program, the Apple software, Microsoft program. You got to fork out $17,000 to $48,000 for a program for your Apple, but the services they got for Microsoft, and then you got to fork out yearly on them, and then you have to have your Windows. You got all that information right there. And Microsoft is the top brand service you can have. Apple is the plant services to go with. But that initial for that services were those crooked, corrupted individuals for saying at the Social Security advice, moving Social Security three different directions, 3 different places, thinking they got to do a standoff position where they can inform and prosecute an initiative and take the upper hand and take advantage of Secretary of State Kim WYMAN, her dead body laying in the gurney on the dead floor. And people would suddenly come and take advantage of them, thinking they can blind shot them, they brainwash them.